Friday, January 6th. Welcome back to another new video with Created by Cassie. I'm Cassie, and I am so glad that you chose to spend your time with me today and watch this video. I am on day 6 of my 6 days of celebration, my countdown to celebration. So this is the last day. Hi Debbie, how are you doing? And at the end, I'm going to go through all the cards that I did from day 1 to day 6. It's going to be wonderful. But for today, I'm just going to couple things. So our mini and our Sale-a-bration are coming out tomorrow. Yay! January 7th, you can order any $60 order. Every $60 order, you can get a Sale-a-bration item. And you definitely want to take part in this. It is great. There's a bunch of new products coming out. If you have missed any of my countdowns, look in the description. I have each of those listed in the playlist there, and I have that in a playlist section, so you can go check those out. And then I just want to point out that I'm going to start my Monday lives at 6:30. So I definitely hope you continue to join. If you haven't already, I'd love for you to join my newsletter. Hey Jen, how are you doing? There's a link in the description where you can, hi Amy, how are you doing? That you can join my newsletter. And I have my January Inkspiration experience. The registration is open. Down in the description, you will see January Inkspiration sign up link, so you can go there and you can sign up for that. It's going to be really cool. It's beautiful, as you can see here. It's got the beautiful Delightful Wishes bundle. Such beautiful paper. It's one of my favorites. And for today, day 6, last day of my countdown, we are working with the Storybook Garden Patch bundle. Guys, it is adorable. It is so cute. I can't even with it. It might be one of my top favorites. It's really, really cute. So starting tomorrow, you can order this bundle. In any $60 order, you will get a Sale-a-bration item for free. Can't beat that, right? All right, let's go ahead and look at our bundle for today. So this is the Storybook Garden Patch bundle. Look how cute this is. You've got the, I guess it's a pitchfork. You have a little shovel, a basket. You can put all these different vegetables in. You've got these cute, cute pots, a watering can. And then I think these are peas. This is either an onion or a beet. These are strawberries, a carrot, and then lettuce, or maybe cabbage. It's so cute. It's absolutely adorable. You also get these dies with it. This is a 2-stepper here. You do the background of the watering can, and then there's a little bit of a detail to go over it. You get this cute little greenery piece, which we will be using. And then these all cut out your vegetables along with the strawberries. You get your basket to cut out here. You get a little piece of dirt. It's going to cut out the dirt, and the bottom of this is open, so you're not going to have to worry about it cutting off at the bottom of your page. You can actually, if you want an inch height, if you put this on there at the towards the top, you're still going to have a good portion of it because it's not going to cut this bottom part. You're also going to be able to cut out your stamped pots here, or you can use this, and this will put the edges of your pots on it here. You also can cut out your shovel and your pitchfork. How cute is this? It's so stinking adorable. And I also used with this bundle this new Soft Waves 3D embossing folder. Guys, this is a must-have. You have to get this if you get anything. This is the most gorgeous embossing folder I've ever seen. It beats the it beats the other So Swirly, which that was my favorite. I think it even beats our Sale-a-bration one for me. I love this folder. I can't get enough of it. We're also going to use, this is a Sale-a-bration item, the Fresh Freesia Crinkle Ribbon. It's so easy to work with. It's super thin. It's got this little bit of a crinkle for kind of a little bit more texture. This is a Sale-a-bration item. If you spend $60 pre shipping and tax, you can get this for free. How cool is that? We're also going to use, this is a new item here too. This is my favorite ribbon so far from this launch. The Petal Pink, this is the scalloped ribbon. Look at the scallop on here. Isn't that beautiful? It ties so beautifully as well. The bows that you get out of this ribbon, they're just stunning. Absolutely stunning. All right, let's go ahead and get into our first card. I love this card so much. It's absolutely adorable. I just can't get enough of it. Look at how cute this is. So we've got our pitchfork here. We've got some of the vegetables. We've got the strawberries. These are those little greenery pieces here. We've got the little shovel, our pots here. And this is our scalloped ribbon. Look how beautiful that is. This is the embossing folder, the Soft Waves embossing folder. Look how beautiful. And this is two different things of dirt here that I'm going to show you. So stinking cute. And this is the inside, because of course it's not a Cassie card without it decorated on the inside and on the envelope. How cute. I can't even with this. It's just so adorable. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you how to create this. See if I can get this in the frame here. All right, so we have our envelope. I've gone ahead and already stamped it since there is a little bit of coloring. So we're going to have this is going to go across the full front. This is going to be a 4.5 by, 4.25 by 5.5. And then you're going to emboss it with the Soft Waves embossing folder. And I did emboss it this way, sideways instead of up and down. So you'll want to put your paper this way so that it'll come sideways. So when you have it on your card, it's going to look like this. If I can, there you go. All right. And you're going to have your inside piece, which my standard is 3 3/4 by 5. And then you're going to have your card base, and these are Petal Pink. This is going to be 4.5 by 4.25 by 11, and then scored at 5.5, which is just my preferred. You can do the other orientation if you like. You're going to need a couple pieces of scrap paper. So you're going to need, this is copper clay cardstock. You're also going to need early espresso cardstock and basic white cardstock. So what I did first was I took my Petal Pink here that I embossed, and I'm just going to glue it to my, actually first I'm going to burnish my edge here because it's going to drive me nuts if I don't, because it keeps popping up on me. All right. So I'm going to put glue on the back of this, and this embossing folder, it's a 3D, so it has big grooves in it on the back here. So I recommend putting a lot of glue, not like a ton, but enough that it's going to get in these grooves and have it stick. I tried to go a little light on the glue. I'm actually going to put it going this way. And it popped up on me. So definitely put a decent amount of glue here. So I'm just going to push this down on these sides here to make sure that I have it flush with my card. Perfect. All right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to work on our dirt piles here. So this is one of the dies that comes in your bundle here. It's this die right here, and it's a really cute die. So what you're going to do is, if you have a piece of whatever piece of paper you have, cardstock, when you put it on and run it through, it is not going to cut this bottom part. So you can have your piece of paper be tall or short, however you want it to be. this is such a cool die, and it also cuts out these little spots right here, so you can put your vegetables down inside the dirt piles. Isn't that not adorable? All right, so what I did first was I put this larger piece with this little pile over here down with some dimensionals. And I did put the dimensionals closer to the bottom because we're going to nestle this other one right behind it. So I'm just going to put these closer to the bottom, and then I'm going to put a piece of this here so it's skinnier, so that I can make sure that I'm able to put my put anything through it that I want to put through it. So I'm going to take these dimensionals off. I'm going to get my little dimensional back bowl here, and then I'm just going to line this up here at the bottom and push down. And so we've got our first little pile here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our second one, and I am going to put one dimensional. Let's see, how did I do this? I put it right here because I want the carrot to go through on this one. So I just put one right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put it in at a slight angle here, nestle it down here, and press down. I'm not gonna glue or do anything with this because it's gonna stay with this one, and I want to have that little bit of a definition between the two piles here. So next, what I did, I stamped with the, let's see, I did the carrot, which is here. I did it's either an onion or a beet, I'm not really sure, but I stamped this one, as well as the strawberries. Then I did the pitchfork and the little digger shovel there. And then I cut them out and I colored them. So these are the carrots. Look how cute those are. Isn't that adorable? And then we've got this one. Isn't that cute? This is such a cute little set. And then we've got the strawberries and then the little shovel. And here's the pitchfork. How cute is this? Oh, I just can't get over it, as you can tell. So also you're going to cut out the out of your copper clay, you're going to cut a die cut of your pot here, and then of the little I guess the sides of the edges of the pot. So and then also you're going to need some granny apple green, missing a couple pieces here, and then you're going to cut out with this greenery piece here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here, I'm going to put a couple of my smaller dimensionals on the back here because I want to punch out these little pieces that are in between. You can keep them in there if you want. I'm going to be covering most of it, so I don't really need them, and it's going to make it a little bit easier for me to pop my greenery pieces in there. So I'm just going to take my scissors here, and I'm just going to cut a couple of these really thin. This is one of my fun tricks I do when I'm like being intricate with everything that I'm doing. So I cut these pieces really small so that I can still get the effect that I want. How was your Monday? Did you guys have a good day? I can't believe it's already Monday. I wasn't ready for it. Alright, so I'm going to take these off. I think I already took that one off. And then this one. And I'm going to put the smallest towards the top here. gonna line it up here, push down. So it's gonna look like that. Isn't that cute? It's gonna be even cuter once we put all of our stuff on it. I'm going to take my, oh, your first day of retirement, Debbie. That's awesome. Congratulations. Oh, you had an awesome day then. That's awesome. Oh, you're back in the office today, Jen? It was such a gloomy day here. So I'm just going to put a glue dot on the back of one of my 3 greenery pieces here. And I'm just going to slide it up underneath this opening right here. And I'm just going to kind of stagger these around so it kind of gives the illusion that the strawberries are going down the pot. So I'm going to stick one here. And then this last one is going to go here on the bottom. Let's get this guy going. There we go. And I'm just going to tuck him under there. So there we go. We've got our little greenery pieces, so it looks like our strawberries are going to be growing down. So then I'm going to take my strawberries that I stamped, cut, and colored. This is Granny Apple Green, and this is Real Red with the Stampin' blends, or the blend markers. I am going to take some glue. Just going to put a tiny dab of glue here in the middle, and then I'm going to glue it right around here, kind of to the side, because I want it to look like it's growing out of the pot here, just like that. Then I'm going to take my pitchfork. I used Petunia Pop, and this is Smoky Slate, the 2 different light and dark Smoky Slate. I'm just going to take this, I'm going to put a dimensional on the handle of this, just right here. I am going to take that off, and then what I'm going to do is behind our bottom piece of our dirt, I'm just going to slip my pitchfork kind of back there at an angle, and then I'm going to push down on that dimensional, just like that. Then I'm just going to take a little glue dot, and then I'm just going to stick it under here and push down. Whoops, it stayed on my, there we go, except I wanted it crooked. Pull up, there we go, just like that. Just so it kind of looks like it's sitting there in the dirt. Then I have a carrot, which is, I think this is pumpkin pie, and then this is the Granny Apple Green. And I am just going to nestle this guy right in this little indent here. So I'm just going to push the top of this down and then slip him right inside there. And then I'm just going to kind of nestle him down how I want him. Then I'm going to take a dimensional, take the backing off, and I'm just going to slip a dimensional right there, and then he's not going anywhere. Isn't that cute? And I'm going to do the same thing with this one, the beet, I guess. Not really sure what it is. And I'm going to stick it in this one right here, this little indent that's here. Stick that down there, like that. And then before I put my dimensional on, I'm going to take my pot here, and I'm going to see where I want it, which I want it right about here. So this guy is going to come over this way. So then I'm just going to put a dimensional up here at the top. And take this off, and then I'm going to grab my glue. Just going to put a little bit of glue down there. And then I'm just going to set it right on top of here, my bottom piece of the dirt area. And then push down on that dimensional and the glue. Then we can take a dimensional and put it behind our vegetable here. If I can get the paper off, there we go. And again, I'm just going to hold it here, flip it up, and stick it on there, just like that. Isn't that cute? Then I'm going to take my little shovel here, and I'm going to cut another small piece of dimensional. I'm going to stick it here on this handle. And then I'm going to get a tiny bit of glue here on the back. And then I'm just going to stick this in this little groove right here in between the pot tops, I guess. Pot rims. Just so it looks like the shovel is kind of going and stuck in there. Then I'm going to take what I used for the sentiment here is these are our Spotlight of Nature dies, and so I used this circle one, and I also used our new stamp set that's also coming out tomorrow, With You in Mind. This is a really good stamp set. I love this stamp set. So I'm going to use this Thank You right here. I'm going to pop this off. I'm going to stick this on a block here. And then I used copper clay. Yes, these Spotlight on Nature dies are one of my favorite. Oh yeah, that's a 1 million stamp. It is. It's got the little thing on there. She did a great job making this one. I love it. So I've inked up I just got my finger in that. Thank You with copper clay, and I'm just going to center this and then push down and kind of hold it for a second. Pull it up. Oh, that's so pretty. Oops, I got it on the table too. And there we go. Look how pretty that is. I love this font so much. It's just, oh, it's so pretty. It can go for any type of occasion. All right. So for this, I put dimensionals on it. And I, of course, over dimensionaled it because my back, the embossing that I did on it is 3D, and I always feel like I need to make sure that I get it stuck in those grooves because I don't want it popping off after I give it to somebody. And the mail these days is just rough. All right, so I'm just going to take this and I'm going to set it here in the center, or as close to center as I can get. I'm actually going to hold it up for a second. I'm going to pull it over a little bit. So this way I can see. There we go. How pretty. Now I'm going to grab our petal pink scalloped ribbon. I love this ribbon, guys. This is a must-have ribbon for me. I'm going to be using this ribbon so much. I'm going to get up early in the morning so that I can make sure that I get another bolt or two of this. So I'm just going to make a little bow here, and I made it the loops a little bit smaller because I kind of wanted to make sure the attention was on the bottom of the card, but I felt like it needed a little bit of something up there at the top. So that looks about right. I'm going to, let's see, cut this off right here. I always like to do at an angle. So I'm going to go right here. It's about right. Then I'm just going to take my two loops here and my two ends, and I'm going to pull it and kind of wiggle it around just to kind of get it to look more like a bow and not so much squished. All right, so this is going to go here. I'm actually going to cut a little bit more off of these. It's easier if I go like this. There we go. Because I don't want it to cover up my, thank you. Oh, that looks so pretty. All right, I'm going to grab my glue dots and I'm gonna stick it on the back here, and I think I'm gonna put two because that one got a little rolled up. See if I can get this one to not roll. Oh, good. There we go. Got that on there. So I'm just gonna pick this up and then I'll stick it right here on the top. Push down and make sure it's gonna stay. Yep. And there we go. We just need to put our inside in, which I've already stamped and colored, so you didn't have to watch me color. So I just used the strawberries, and then I did the real red and the granny apple green, and I did both the light and the dark. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue and line it up, left, right, and the bottom. Those line up. You should be good on the top. All right. Now we get to embellish, which is the fun part for me. I love to embellish. So what I used here was, of course I used the birds and the butterflies because these are my absolute favorite. So these are our adhesive backed dragonflies and birds. These are a staple for me. I will never run out of these because I love them so much. So I'm going to take one of these little birds here, because what goes better with plants and vegetables than birds and butterflies, right? So I'm just going to stick him up here just like that. And then I'm going to grab my butterflies. And also, who says you have to use only one type of embellishment on your card? Let's use 3 on this card, which is what we're going to do. So I'm going to take a big butterfly. I'm going to stick him right here. And then I'm going to take a small butterfly and I'm going to stick him up here. Then, to be extra, these are part of Sale-a-bration. These are the purple adhesive back sequins. They're gorgeous. Any $60 order, you could get this for free, starting tomorrow. So I'm going to use these white ones right here. And I'm going to take a big one, stick it right here. And then a small one. And then there we go. That's our card, our first card. How cute is that? I just love it. I love the pink behind it. It just gives it such a fun and kind of whimsical touch to it. And that's our inside and our matching envelope. Isn't that so cute? Am I making you like this bundle, Jen? Because I know you got the animals, and I got the garden set. All right, number 2. Here we go. This one's adorable as well. So this is card number 2. I did water here, guys. Is that not adorable? I love it. I thought it was so brilliant, if I do say so myself. So we have the little bit of the dirt back here. We have 3 of the strawberries, and then we have those vines, those little greenery pieces, and then I did the watering can. And this is from the Spotlight, not the Spotlight, I'm sorry, the Unbounded Love set. The the sentiment is from the new Simply Said stamp set, which is also coming out tomorrow. But the purple and the white background came from our Unbounded Love, which is still current. I don't know if it's still available, but I think it would be. So we have our strawberries here as well. And then, of course, we have our strawberries on the inside. Oh, and I can't forget, it opens. We've got strawberries on the inside too. The only thing is I didn't, with how I did the watering can, but it's okay. It's cute. That's why I only did the little strawberries in there just for a little peek. And then you can write on the inside here. All right, let's go ahead and get started with this one. This was so much fun to create. I just loved this. I also used, when I did the For the Books bundle, right before my countdown started, I used this cording as a part of a lamp, because I was like, why not? I needed a lamp, so let's go ahead and make one. And then here I had it still sitting out, and I'm like, you know what? That's great water. So there we go. It's water. So this is Petunia Pop, one of my favorite colors that we have. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and I also put this through the new Soft Waves embossing folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down, and again, make sure you have a little bit more glue than you would normally, because this one does not like sticking, because it's so, I actually want this one on the top, and then yep, that's the way it goes. I'm just going to top, bottom, and the middle there. There we go. Stuck down there. Then this is, I believe this is 3 this way, and then it's 3 that way, and then 8. Yep, 3 by 8. And I scored it in half at 4. Hi, Nita. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So I'm going to take this. This is Pool Party. I love Pool Party and Petunia Pop together. They are just so pretty. This has also got the new embossing folder, the Soft Waves. And I'm just going to, oh, I cut it wrong. Daggone it. It's all good. You know why? Because I'm going to cut 1/4 off it. You guys ever do that where you cut wrong? Because this is, we're just going to make it a little bit smaller. 2 1/2. It should be 2. You know what, we're going to leave it because I don't want to mess up my dirt. So it's just going to look silly, but it's okay. So I'm going to glue. There we go. Let me make sure I got enough. And I'm going to stick this on here. Actually, it doesn't look too terrible. Just have a little bit extra white there. All right. Let me put a little bit more up here. This embossing folder is so pretty. I just have to get used to how much glue to use with it. All right, so this is going to go in the center here, and I'm going to glue it. And I already stamped and colored the strawberries on the inside. So I'm just going to stick this in the middle. There we go. That's straight, right? Yep. Okay. Then I cut out of, this is copper clay. I did another cutout with the dirt, and I did it to the size of this one, which is 2 3/4. So this is slightly smaller, but it's okay. It actually kind of looks neat that way. So I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. And you know, sometimes when I make a mistake, it's a happy mistake because it actually turns out way better than it would have had I done it the way that I anticipated. All right, so actually I'm going to put a 1 in the middle because I'm not nestling anything down there. Make sure it doesn't sink. All right, so I'm just going to line this up. I think that's crooked. Get this on here. There we go. Doesn't this kind of look like an anthill? That's what I was kind of thinking when I was working with it earlier. I was like, man, that kind of looks like an anthill. But it's cute. All right, what I did here was I took my greenery pieces and let's actually do our strawberries first. So I took one strawberry and I stuck him inside this little cut out right there. And I'm actually going to, let's put a dimensional behind him. Where are my little ones? Because I think that's what I did. Yep. I got to make sure I put it further down because that's where our water is going to go. Stick it down there. There we go. Then this one I'm going to kind of nestle right in here, and I'm going to glue it. Stick him down here. Hold it for a second. And then our third one, I'm just going to kind of nestle him like right about there. And I'm going to put a dimensional on the back. And then just a touch of glue here. And yeah, let's stick it behind. Let's stick it right there. How cute. Then I took my little greenery pieces and I used my glue dots because that was the easiest and least messy way to get these to stick. Oops. So I'm just going to pull one of these off. I'm going to flip this over. I'm just going to stick the glue dot up here on the top. And then I'm just going to nestle these around here. So I'm going to put one right in here. Press it down. He's not going anywhere. I'm going to get another glue dot. And then this one I'm going to stick right in here. Let's actually stick it like this. There we go. It's just for a little bit of extra pizzazz. And strawberries kind of vine out. So I thought that maybe that's what they were going for with these, with this die cut. And then I'm going to stick this guy right here. Oh, it's so cute. All right. I already did our sentiment. So the actual cardstock is, as I said, the Unbounded Love. And then the hello is from the Simply Said stamp set, which is coming out tomorrow. So I'm just going to kind of set this right here. And then I'm going to take my watering can here. I'm going to kind of set him right there. And this is the cording. It's the Lost Lagoon cording that came with the otter bundle, which I love the otters as well. And what I did was I just kind of cut a piece off, and I'm just going to use tear and tape and put it behind here. So grab a piece of my tear and tape, and I liked the tear and tape because it was a little bit wider than a glue dot, and it was easier to fold over once. You can do it. I know you can. There we go. So see, I have a little bit of extra over here. This just folds over really easy. So I'm just going to take my blue cording and I'm just going to stick him on there, and he's just going to stay. I'm going to cut another one. And I didn't really measure these because I wasn't quite sure how far to go down. So I'm just going to stick this one right under that one. And cut another one. And then, because we got to do it in threes, right? I'm going to stick this right here. Perfect. And it's not coming off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put two. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I'm proud of this one. I was like, hey, that's pretty smart. So I'm just going to put 2 dimensionals here. I do want one here, but I don't think I want to put it there yet, because I want to, we'll go ahead and put it there. I did it after the fact on my sample, but I think we can get away with putting it on there now. Put it this way. I cut it on a triangle, not a rectangle. Alright, so I'm going to take these off. I'm going to take my pieces here and I'm going to kind of curl it down and kind of put it where I'm kind of wanting it to go. And then I'm going to take my watering can. I'm just going to stick it down. Then I'm going to take another piece of my tear and tape. Where'd it go? There it is. And I want to take the paper off first. And I'm going to kind of roll it together like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it underneath on the pool party, but underneath this strawberry. Because I need something to stick my water to, my water streams. So I'm just going to stick it under here. You can't even see it, which is perfect. And I'm just going to go one by one, starting with the bottom, which is this one. And I'm going to kind of see how it's going to curl. Then I'm going to take my scissors, pull it up here, and I'm just going to kind of cut it. And then I'm going to stick it down here. Might need to cut it a little bit more. little bit more. I just don't want to cut it too much. I did that with my very first one I did, and I didn't work out very well. There we go. All right, so I'm going to stick that there. Then you definitely wanted to curl the way, let it curl the way it's going to curl, because that's how it's going to keep its shape. All right, these are not my best scissors. All right, then I'm going to do the same thing. Stick that one there. And then this is the top one. Let it curl. So I'm going to cut it about here. Stick it right there. Well, let's move it down a little bit. Here we go. And there you got your water. My watering can's a little bit to the side, but that's okay. And you can move around your strings, and you can, if you want to, you can use your glue dots and glue them down. I just kind of liked them flipping around. Then I took my sentiment and I put 2 dimensionals back here. And take these off. And I'm just going to nestle this right here in the middle. A little bit further down. This Soft Waves plays with my eyes sometimes if I can get it straight, because it's it's wavy, so I can't quite tell. So that's the front. Isn't that super cute? You get to open this piece. You got the strawberries, and then of course we're gonna have our decorated inside, which also has the strawberries. And going to glue that down. And then we can embellish. And to embellish this, I used, these are new, they're coming out tomorrow, 2-tone sparkle gems. They're gorgeous. It's like blue and purple together. So I took one of the larger ones, stuck it up here, and a smaller one. And then I put a smaller one right here on the sentiment. And that's our card. Card number 2. Isn't that cute? I just love it. I love the little watering can, the water coming out of it. It's just so, so cute. I just really I've enjoyed working with this set so much. And I have a bonus card for you guys. And look at this one. This is a different take on it. It's not quite as garden. It's a little bit more kind of like a little bit flower instead of vegetables and gardening type things. So, and this one's pretty easy. So what I did for this one, I took getting my dimensional stuck to me. This is Lost Lagoon. I'm going to burnish that so it doesn't pop up on me. Then I have a piece of basic white, which is just a 1/4 smaller than the outside. This is what is this? A Pretty Peacock, and it's 1/8 of an inch smaller, just to give a touch of a border there. And then this is the it kind of does look like succulents, doesn't it? This is the So Serene paper. And I love this. It's Lost Lagoon. They brought it back and they recolored it with different colors than were used before. I do have my cutout circle, right? Okay, good. It's still in there. It's like I need that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put all these layers together with glue. Let's do this first. And you don't need a ton of glue since this is just regular cardstock. It's not embossed. And this we want to make sure we get as close to center as possible because we don't have very much of a border. And that's very much on purpose. Let's see. Move this around. And I like green glue because you're able to kind of move it around before it stays stuck. And I am also going to glue this DSP down on top of the Pretty Peacock. Pretty Peacock is so pretty. They named it perfectly. There we go. Then, let's see, it's going to open this way. So I'm going to see which way. I think it goes this way. And I'm going to glue this on here. There we go. What do you guys think of this bundle so far? This has been one of my favorites to play with. I kind of looked at it when I was playing with it yesterday. I was looking at it and I'm like, what am I going to do with this? And then all of a sudden it just came to me and I was like, hey, this is going to look really cute. So this again is from the Spotlight on Nature dies. So we have the, this is Pretty Peacock, and then this is the Lost Lagoon. And I'm actually going to pop out, missed a couple of these guys. Thought I had them all taken out, but I missed a couple. There we go. Get all those out. And I'm just going to take some dimensionals here. And I think I'm just going to do 3. No, I'm going to do 4. I'm going to do 1 in the middle because it's big. It's going to stay up, right? No, we're going to over-dimensional. I might as well just always over-dimensional. Alright, take these off. And then we're just going to center this. Can I get it? Nope, I missed this one. We're just going to center this in the middle of the card here. Yep, it opens that way. So I'm centering it this way and this way. Yep, that looks good. All right, this is going to end up going up here. What I did for these, I actually stamped on, this is the copper clay, and then I used our Memento Black to stamp with the stamp here from our set, and then I used the die here to cut it out to get this one. I did the same for this, but what I did was I cut off right here so that it didn't have these top pieces on it to make it a little bit smaller because I wanted it to kind of stair step. And then I cut out a bunch of different colors. These are, I was going for lavender because lavender kind of grows a little bit like this, I guess, in my head. So I did, this is Granny Apple Green because I thought new growth, it is green. And then I did Fresh Freesia, Highland Heather, and of course Petunia Pop, because I thought as it gets darker in color, kind of, it worked in my head, you know. So that was my thought process at least. So I'm going to put this here and kind of lay this out to make sure I get the height that I'm going for. Yep. So I'm just going to put some glue on the back of here, and I taped them. I stuck them underneath. I actually used an X-Acto knife, and I cut a slit here so that it kind of went through the back, and then I just used a piece of Scotch tape to tape it in there so they're not going anywhere. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue if it'll come out. There we go. And I'm going to stick him down. Make sure he's straight though. Scoot him over. There we go. And then for this one, I did the same with the, it's not greenery now, with the lavender pieces. I taped it as well. And I'm going to put this up on dimensionals, and I'm going to do 2. And I just nestled this kind of beside it. Oh, it's so cute. Then I took our sentiment. The Just a Note is from the Simply Said stamp set. Highly recommend it. Comes out tomorrow. This is great. This one and the With You in Mind, both are great. Absolutely great stamp sets. I can use every single one of the sentiments in those. All right, I'm going to stick a dimensional here. And, whoops. I'm just going to place this kind of where I think it looks good. I'm going to go this way. There we go. I'm going to stick that right there. And then I'm going to take a second dimensional and I'm going to stick it under here, since I know where is going to hit on the circle. Isn't that cute? Oh, it's adorable. Then I took our Fresh Freesia crinkle ribbon. This is free with any $60 order before tax and shipping starting tomorrow from Sale-a-bration. And I made this cute teensy weensy little bow. Isn't that cute? Oh, I just love it. And I'm going to take a little glue dot here. And the thing I like about this crinkle ribbon is it's super duper thin. So it's not bulky at all when you put it on your card. It just kind of lays flat, nicely flat. And then I'm just going to take my scissors, trim up these pieces here. Oh, that's so darn cute. It's adorable. And then I'm going to put our inside in. And for the inside on this one, I did the pitchfork and the little shovel, hand shovel. I thought they went great with doing like pot gardening, like planting pots. So I'm just going to glue this, and I used Smoky Slate and Petunia Pop for coloring it. You guys know I like to color, so right up my alley. There we go. And we just have to embellish. And again, I used the two-tone sparkle gems with the purple and the blue. I need to look up and write. Normally I write on the back what colors they are, and I haven't done that on this one yet since it's new. but I think it's, I don't know what it is. Purple and blue. I'm not quite sure. It might be Pool Party, maybe. I can't quite tell. And I just stuck them around. And then I put one down on this little pot here. And that is our bonus card. How cute. Oh, I just love it. These are just so adorable. Pops of color. You've got our Serene Love paper back here. Just a nice neutral back, and then you have your little pops of color here. And your inside and your envelope match. So, so pretty. What did you guys think of these cards? Hopefully you have been inspired. Let me set out all these so you can see all three. So we have this, that's the third, this is our second, and this is our first. Let's just do these. 1, 2, and 3. Which is your favorite? I don't know. One of these two. I'm trying to get it in frame here. Oh, they're so pretty. So, so pretty. All right. Now, hey, I'm going to go really quickly over what we did for the whole week, the whole past 6 days. So, the first bundle that we worked was the Twisted in Time. And this was card 1 that we did, that I did this way. How cute. Then we did this card and this card. So cute. And I do have in the description the item numbers listed for each of these bundles. And you can also go down in the description. I have the playlist linked. If you like any of these cards, you want to know how to make them, you can go watch my YouTube video on it to see how to make them. All right, and let's see. Day 2 was Mixed Florals, which is this bundle here. So pretty. Look at those. I think that's a coneflower, and these are tulips. So pretty, so pretty. So we did this. This is the coordinating paper. It comes black and white, and I colored it in with different colors. I'm trying to figure out which way to go here. So that was card 1. This was our bonus card. How cute is that? And it's so simple. It also has the Soft Waves embossing folder. And this was our card 1 on it. Look how pretty that is. It's got the sparkle, the beautiful flowers that I colored in. Oh, so pretty. And this is the part of the coordinating paper as well. So, so pretty. Love this bundle so much. All right, then day 3, we did the adorable Terrific Toadstools. How cute. I really enjoyed this bundle so much. I wasn't sure about it at first. This is the first card that I did. This is the Sale-a-bration paper. You can get any $60 order before tax and shipping. It's coordinating paper for the Toadstools bundle. So you can get this paper for free. And then this guy down here is some shimmery. He's shimmery. And then we have this one that we did. How cute is that? This is also coordinating paper and the coordinating Sale-a-bration ribbon. Where is it? Right here. The crinkle ribbon. And my favorite. This is probably my favorite of all the cards that I made throughout the whole series. I just love this one so, so much. It's just so pretty. And this is also part of that coordinating paper and the crinkle ribbon. Yeah, Debbie, I really think that Soft Waves embossing folder, it's a must-have, in my opinion. I have used it a lot, and every time I use it, I love it more and more and more. I'm going to use it just like I did the So Swirly. The So Swirly was my favorite for such a long time. All right, then we did day 4 was Memorable Blooms. Such a pretty and dainty bundle, and it has the Showstopper die in it that I can't get out, but it's this one right here. It's 2 pieces, and oh, it's gorgeous. It makes beautiful little dainty feminine cards. This is also a new folder, the something paint. I forget what this is called. It's a new embossing folder that is coming out tomorrow, and it is gorgeous too. So pretty. And this is that scalloped ribbon, the petal pink scalloped ribbon. And oh, I just love this card so much. This one right here, so pretty. This is the Boken paper, which is also coming out tomorrow. It's with the beautiful butterflies. Of course, you can use it for anything, but it comes with the beautiful butterfly suite. But you could buy it separate. I used it with the Memorable Blooms, and you can see it was gorgeous. Then day 5, which was yesterday, we did the beautiful butterflies, and they are beautiful. So this one is a special bundle. This is the stamp set here, and it is photopolymer. Look at the size of this stamp. Is that not ginormous? This huge butterfly. And you have the dies that go with it, and it's a hybrid embossing folder. So this right here, the butterfly here, you can stamp it with this huge stamp that's in here. Then you can put it in this embossing folder, line it up, and it's a hybrid, so you can take your die, this die right here, you can nestle it inside on this side here, nestle it in, line up your butterfly in there, close it up, run it through, and it'll pop you out a butterfly like this one. The back, not this piece, but this back piece. So you'll have it embossed, stamped if you stamped it, and it'll be cut out. It's such a great bundle. You also get this amazing die that makes a different kind of card. And I did one of those, which ended up being a note card. It's this, and when you open it, you can write in it. And what this die does is when you put it on to run through, it does not cut the top. It will cut this middle part here, but it will not cut these 2 pieces. So it is you're able to open it up and use it as an actual card. And I did my favorite little shaker card here, my very first one I've ever done, with all the little Boken shaker pieces that come with the suite. And then this one had the beautiful little butterfly here that is stamped. And this was the other one that I did, the first card that we did, and it's got the little wings that kind of just flap around. So pretty. And then for today, we did our 3 cards with our bundle of the day, which was this one right here, Storybook Garden Patch. So darn cute, absolutely adorable. And we did for today, we did this card right here. We did this card right here with the water. And then we did this card right here. So cute. Thank you guys so much. Oh, this is the day 6. That's got the number on it right there. For you if you want. And again, all those numbers for the items are down in the description. If you see any of them that you want, go ahead, look in the description, and they are down there. And if you haven't already followed me on my socials, I have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and my mailing list, my email list. And my next live is next Monday on, I thought I updated this. It's January 13th, 6:30 p.m. That's my new time. And I'm going to be using, I know I updated this, but I updated it somewhere else because this is not right. But that's okay. It's going to be January 13th, and I'm going to be doing the Serene Love DSP focus. So, which is like this DSP right here. I'm going to focus on that DSP and see what I come up with. So definitely stay tuned and tune in on Monday. And thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope that you enjoy this little series. Got a lot of good ideas. Found some products that you are interested in, would like to buy. Tomorrow we have our launch, January 7th. And if you've seen anything that you like, you can go down in the description. I have my online store listed. And again, I have all these item numbers listed as well. And I will see you guys back here next Monday.